Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Jabs here with Tuesday update, and this is Yu-Yu match against NuffSalmon, so further ado, let's go. So yeah, this match was quite long ago, but don't let it mind, it was a really good one. So I'm gonna lead up with Rotom cut form, and he's gonna lead up with Heracross, and obviously that's not a good matchup for me, so I go straight to my Gligar to take either one of the stab attacks, either close combat or Mega Horn. And it still does quite a lot, so it's probably banded, most obviously, even though usually they're scarfed if they're leading. So yeah, I'm gonna get my rocks up in either case, and he will switch in Slowbro, and it's time for me to switch on Milotic, cause basically Slowbro cannot touch Milotic at all, in any way. So the obvious Ice Beam comes and doesn't even... Lefties bring me back to full. I get my Toxic off, which actually will be kinda important in the end, you will see. So, he will force me to switch with Yawn, that's okay, would have done it either way. I'm gonna lead up, go to my Cobalion, still basically just waiting for Ice Beam or anything like that, but he actually makes a switch to Celebi, which could be really bad for him, but I'm basically scouting at this point. I'm gonna go with Substitute, and he will go with Hidden Power, which is most likely Fire. So that will obviously break my sub, and yeah, that gives me a little bit more information about this Celebi. Kinda surprised that he stayed in, even though they sometimes do carry the Exizos, but oh well. I'm gonna switch to my Houndoom, he's gonna go with Leaf Storm, makes a good play, doesn't go with the Hidden Power again, does a really lot to Houndoom, would have actually died probably with the rocks, but either case, he will switch out, goes back to Heracross. I will try to go Overheat, unfortunately I miss, but I will go with it again, because I knew that this was probably banded, and kill it, but no super effective. Wow, it was a Zoroark all the time, so yeah. Zoroark is gone, so illusion shenanigans are over for this match at least. He will switch in Arcanine, don't see the Intimidate, so Flash Fire is the most likely option, since Justified isn't released. I will go to Milotic and take the close combat, and I was expecting here him to switch out, even though it most likely would have been 2 hits KO, but I still had my lefties and whatnot, so I was kinda making a risky play, going with the recover, and that unfortunately pays me Milotic at this point of the match, so that was kinda bad play from me, but yeah, it happens sometimes. So I'm basically going back to Gligar, knowing that this can't really do much to me. And I will go with a knockoff, cause even though if he wouldn't have switched, it would always be good to get rid of the items. So Raikou drops his Choice Specs and basically is a little bit less powerful for the rest of the match, and Hidden Power Ice is obvious at this point, so I will go to Cobalion to take it. Doesn't do anything, even though Cobalion doesn't have any defense or HP investment for that case. And yeah, he must switch out at this point, doesn't want to stay in because he doesn't know if I'm jolly or not. I will go with the Stone Edge, do a bunch to Heracross at this point. I was kinda expecting Arcanine or something like that, but still I made the Stone Edge was the best choice at this point, so yeah. I will go back to Gligar, take the close combat, basically trolling him with my Gligar at this point, because he hasn't shown anything to me that he could actually hurt my Gligar, so yeah. He does the second close combat, basically I think fodering at this point his Heracross, but I need to go with the Roost, obviously, because it's banded and it does still do a lot to my Gligar. And here he will go to Raikou. I'm not sure if he was predicting me to Roost or anything, but I'm actually trying to go with the second knockoff, because I really wasn't expecting Raikou to come in, because I do carry the Earthquake as most Gligars do. So yeah, I will change my obvious plays a bit, go to my Rotom cut form, and he will Aura Sphere, which was kinda sad, cause it should have been shiny form, but oh well. it doesn't matter in the end. Hopefully he's a rasher though. So yeah. I will T-Wave Celebi on the switch. Celebi doesn't really mind about statuses, natural cure and all. But I will still Volt Switch out of there, and basically at this point I will make a really risky play again, and I will go to my Houndoom. But unfortunately for my opponent, he will get paralyzed, so I do not know if he would have gone with Earth Power, Hidden Power, or Leaf Storm. In any other case, he would have taken me out if he would have chose otherwise than Hidden Power. I will go with 2 predictable play. I will try to Flamethrower the incoming poke, pretty much trying to play a little bit mind game, since I made a little too obvious moves for the match, for this, at this point at least. Mismages will take the Wild Bolt, barely, but still will take it and will KO the Arcanine. I don't know actually why he stayed in, but maybe he didn't have anything other to take it, so yeah. I tried to switch out, but Heracross will actually Pursuit me at this point, and I haven't really seen Heracross using Pursuit since 4th gen, I think. But yeah, actually, obviously it might work sometimes. So I will go to my Cobalion, knowing that he's locked himself into Dark Move and obviously doesn't want to stay in, so I go with this Iron Head, killing Celebi at this point. Obviously good move, pretty obvious, but yeah, game is getting a little bit more tighter in every turn that's left. So yeah, Raikou comes back in. I know that he carries the Aura Sphere now, so I will go back to my Rotom, and he will Volt Switch to my face, which is okay, but 4 times resistant and whatnot, so it basically doesn't do anything to Rotom. And my Stealth Rocks keep on racking when he's switching around. Here's my second bad play of the match, because I will actually, thinking that he will go with the Stone Edge at this point, since I switched Cligger in so many times before, but yeah, he goes with the Mega Horn once again, and yeah, kills me. But yeah, I go back to Cligger, take the Mega Horn once again, and go with the Earthquake this time, maybe revealing it to him for the first time, and kill the Heracross, maybe barely, but still. So, at this point it's basically 3 against 2, so I will knock off the lefties from Slowbro, which was really important for the outcome of this match. He will go with the Surf, obviously killing my Cligger, but it was pretty useless against the rest of his team, because the Raikou wasn't spexed anymore. And I will bring Houndoom in at this point, and I pray that Dark Pulse will take Slowbro out, or will flinch at this point. And it goes down, but no, it doesn't. It lives, barely lives the hit. And I'm like, oh my god, I just lost this game. Because I was really hoping that I would get one hit to Raikou with this Houndoom, because I was scarfed and he was not. So yeah, I will bring Cobalion in, because it's my last poke, and he will bring in Raikou, and I know that he will go with the Aura Sphere. It's just a matter how it will turn out in the end. He will go with the Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere does a lot, but only with 25 HP, and I will go with the Close Combat, killing this Raikou, winning the game, 1-0, awesome match. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this day's upload. Yeah, awesome match. NuffSalmon, sorry that you have been waiting for this like ages, but now you will get it. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this day. This was Mr. Jabs, over and out.